Here at the FayWhat Show, we need to help my gay boys. They are the blood that runs through my veins. And in our segment called Dear FayWhat, I provide my expert lesbian knowledge and my vast experience as a living, breathing gay boy in a lesbian's body to help my fellow gay boys. This week, Having Fun for Now sent me an email. Dear FayWhat and gay boy, that's you. I'm a gay guy from downtown Fort Lauderdale and I need your help. I got out of a serious relationship a few months ago and I swore I wasn't looking for anything serious. Then I met this guy. He's sweet, funny, attractive, and treats me really well. The problem? In my head, he's Mr. Right now, not Mr. Right. I know I'm probably rebounding. I know I'm not ready for forever, but I'm having fun. And honestly, after what I've been through, fun feels pretty good right now. Here's where it gets complicated. My mom loves him. My friends love him. Everybody acts like I found Prince Charming. Meanwhile, I'm over here wondering if it's okay to enjoy what we have without making promises about the future. Am I leading him on if I'm honest that I'm living in the moment? Or am I allowed to have a for now guy while I figure out what I want? Signed, Having Fun for Now. You know, this seems to be something that keeps reoccurring in the gay boy world. And I'm not a gay boy, even though I tend to feel like one at times, but I'm not, you know? And then when I send you my Dear FayWhats, you're like, oh my God, you're in my bedroom again. How is it that you know what happens? Blah, 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 you know? Is this something that happens in gay culture that maybe the timing is off when you meet certain people?
I just think it's gay culture, male gay culture.
Yes, I'm sorry. Yeah.
I just feel like we have become so accustomed to the hit it and quit it because of all the social media apps that everybody could be a macho man and then go into an app, take care of that part of their life, and then move on to being like the alpha male. And relationships now, few and far between. Lasting relationships, even fewer. Not to say that there are none.
No, yeah,
Not to say that there are none. But I just think people in relationships, I think the apps make gay men feel like there's always going to be something better out there.
Or something, period, out there.
Period, out there. And it's like, well, I have this. It's my Mr. Right now. I feel like this is the guy for me. Like, we're having fun at the moment. We get to do things that we want to do. The conversations are great. He's cute. But wait, if I go to One Magical Weekend, I might find somebody hotter. Or if I go to Stonewall Pride next week, I might, find somebody, that's more attractive or more successful. Like, we're always looking for something better,
for the next
instead of just recognizing what brings us joy and what is actually love and feelings and emotions that we just don't.
Okay, but how does that work when both of you are on different trajectory? You know what I mean? Like, because it's like you could have just gotten out of for now and then are like, you know what? I think I'm ready for something more genuine, more real. And then you're with somebody that is now looking for, the crazy time. You know what I mean? It's like, coño, like, can you get synced? Like, and that's what I think is going on with this guy. You know what I mean? Like he's, like it's hard to not feel. He almost feels guilty for having a good time, right? And you shouldn't feel guilty in this day and age for having a good time. But you should feel guilty if you're not being transparent with the person that you're effing around with and you're leading them on to think that they have a future with you.
Correct. You should also not be dating somebody because your mom likes them. You should also not be dating somebody because your friends approve.
Yeah.
Like, you should be dating someone that you feel a connection with.
Yeah.
And if it's not Mr. Right Now, or if it's Mr. Future, or whatever the case may be, transparency is key. Like, chalk it up, talk it up. Don't worry. The same way that you randomly found this guy, you'll find another one.
Yeah. Boundaries are important. Also, boundaries are so important. And sometimes we lose that in our gay culture, right? We just kind of do because it's kind of like, we're in this together. So, this guy could grab my ass. You know what I mean? Like, it's like you let more things slide. You know what I mean? And so maybe that becomes foggy sometimes with both boys trying to tell each other where they're at.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it becomes a pride issue too, and then the egos get in the way, and like they don't want to be less than the other. Like, they always want to try and outdo each other. But I mean, I think it's possible. There's relationships that two very yin and yang, very different humans trying to make it work, and they try to find balance, and they try to find where the puzzle pieces fit.
Mm.
And it's okay if
And it
that
works.
takes
Yeah.
2 weeks and you find out. It's okay if it takes 5 months and it works out. It's okay if it takes a year and it doesn't work out. Just as long as there's communication, transparency, and you're actually trying.
And you're actually trying.
And you're actually trying.
I don't want to blow up your spot, okay? And I don't want to talk too much about your relationships, but I will say that you are newly divorced. That's
Yes.
okay to say.
That
okay?
is,
right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it hasn't been long. It's been a couple months since it's been official. Is there a certain amount of time that should be allocated before you go date? I mean, like for me, you know, there's a saying in Spanish, un clavo saca el otro. And I live by that, right? Whenever I get out of a relationship, I fall into another vagina immediately because it made me feel better, okay? And it wasn't a relationship. It just was whatever it was, you know?
Yeah, so I recently divorced. And I feel like I don't think I fell into the rebound. I fell into the loneliness.
Okay.
I fell into someone's not nagging me, someone's not always home. Like going home into a room where it's completely silent after living with someone for 6, 7, 8 years, and 2 dogs and a bird and everything else that's in a household, to go back to a room and you're like Bachelor Pad 101 all over again. Then you start creating stories in your head. I'm not worth it. I'm not good enough. What did I do? Why am I the one here and he's with everything else? I'm not sure that there's an actual timeline checklist, but I do think that you have to be honest with yourself and seek therapy. It's not cliche. Sometimes you don't realize how much therapy is going to help you.
Yeah.
Even just to talk to someone that is not your immediate friend who's going to blow smoke up your ass or tell you things that you want to hear, tell you things that you don't want. Just go to someone that is unbiased and that could be objective, because if you are having those kind of feelings, there's something deeper than just a superficial relationship.
Wow. And, you know, and don't you want to be like complete for your next relationship, you know? And again, you know, like Jason said, like talking to somebody is still so taboo for our community. And I don't understand why, because we've got so much baggage to freaking unpack. Yeah. You know, we got shit from our parents. We got shit from growing up queer and not knowing who we are. We got shit from the government. We got shit from schools. We got shit from our jobs. Like, we have so much shit, even before we get to relationships and friendships and situationships and all of that, that talking to someone that has nothing to do with your stuff and is able to really help you organize all those thoughts and feelings, right? And at the end, you're going to figure out all on your own that you are enough and you've always been enough, okay? But sometimes someone telling you that is not enough. You've got to navigate your way through those emotions and through those experiences and feelings to come out on the other side and go, wow, I'm so glad I got out of that relationship. He wasn't the right one for me, you know? This is who I really am, and now I'm ready to give myself to somebody else as a complete package.
Yeah, the journey is the most important part. Sometimes these Mr. Right Nows instead of long term are a lesson. They're building you up for that Mr. Forever.
Yeah.
And transparency, communication, enjoy the journey. But just be real along the journey as well, because you never know who's gonna be Mr. Right Now and who's gonna be Mr. Forever.
Yep. Okay. And one last thing, okay? It's June. You have to December to figure that out. November, okay? You got to figure out if you like this guy or not by the holidays, because then it gets even more messy, and you don't want that kind of that, okay? So that's my final piece of advice for you. So keep those emails coming to FayWhat@happeningout.com, because we love to hear from you. This is an important conversation for our LGBTQ+ community. Help us tell these important stories by liking and subscribing